games during the 3-day competition. This is unacceptable. They spread the disease everywhere. California came over here with their lockdown restrictions, which we're hearing that it's dangerous to be locked down because it spreads more, maybe, hypothetically, I think. Who knows? Just an opinion of a hypothetical opinion. 10 sites across the valley hosted a total of 732 games during the 3-day competition, with thousands of kids and their families, plus administrators and spectators, coveraging on fields around the valley. Enforcing safety protocols became a major concern. They were enforcing it. They were enforcing it with a stick. Just slapping people. Do what you're told. Do what you're told. None of that happened, by the way. Our number one priority, COVID or no COVID, is to keep our kids safe, Borger said. Number two priority is getting our kids back to playing soccer. The third priority has the convenience to our parents. The parents had to make some sacrifices. Those sacrifices including wearing a mask that don't work. Hypothetically, don't work. Using a hand sanitizer. I do it because I'm a germaphobe. Physically distancing and watching the game while remaining much further from the on-field action than normal. What's the point? It's airborne. It's going to get us all. City of Mesa protocols forbade non-participants from entering facilities during competition. I like this one. So I take my son to play a game in Mesa, and we weren't allowed in because that's going to keep everyone safe. So we hovered around the fence because we weren't allowed in, and it was just packed. All they're doing is migrating the infection spreading just 30 feet. That's it. And it was if anything, it was protecting the mental safety of the children getting yelled at. But you know what? Parents are still screaming through the fence. The kids were still being destroyed. The mental side was still there. We're just destroying kids. One scream after another. And it's always fun being, push and squeeze with a bunch of people you don't know. And there was, that's safety. We're all safe because we pushed everyone into corners, forcing them tighter together. That's what happened. City of Mesa protocols forbade non-participants from entering the facilities during competition, which left many parents watching the kids' game from their surrounding desert or from an adjacent parking lot. Despite the inconvenience, spectators were, for the most part, very cooperative, Borger said. They were very polite. Mask wearing requirements presented the greatest challenge for those tasked with enforcing safety protocols. There were a few instances of people talking back and arguing with us, but nothing that really got escalated. And even those instances were isolated, Borger said. We had an army of volunteers, what we would call the field marshals. It was their responsibility to help promote people to be in compliance. So they didn't get shut down because we have those onlookers wanting to shut people down. You got it. That's what their job is to be a Karen and complain. Borger felt that more than anything else, effective communication allowed the AASC to conduct a safe tournament that minimized health risks to all attendees and participants. From the planning stages to the final match, I think that we did as good of a job as we could have done communicating our policy, Borger said. I'm not sure we could have done a better job or been more effective at it. And it's, all the teams from California, they came in beaten down by California. They came in to be compliant because they are just scared not to ever play sports again because that's kind of the situation they're in. They're just grateful to be able to play. And for the ones watching on my YouTube channel, I hope you enjoyed that segment. If you did, please subscribe to get my content 5 days a week.